Are us old / peaceful Arc Raider players playing the game wrong? Okay, I'm out here doing these videos. I'm giving people these tips. I'm saying, watch your backside when you're out there. Do you know what I mean? Creep around. But we might be playing it wrong. I bumped into a few hotheads, a few rude boys, PvE boys, and I've said, stop it, you, stop it. So let's get to the bottom of this debate. Are we playing it wrong, us older / peaceful Arc Raider players? Let's discuss. So I've got a group, Arc Raider Old Timers, and I stress it's a peaceful group, right? I say it's a peaceful group. I've seen the other groups out there. I've seen some of you lunatics out there. Look who I've just killed. Look how much money I've got. I've seen it. You're horrible people. Okay? If I ever see you, I'll pull your pants down. Right? However, I realise that there is a culture within the Arc Raider community of PvP. And do you know what? As somebody who is PvE focused, I actually want that to remain. I want that to remain. The reason being is, you guys who are PvP nutters, you absolute lunatics, / and or psychopaths, social degenerates, you guys actually keep the fabric of the game together. You make the game. When I'm creeping around the hospital late at night in a sunken city and I can hear footsteps and I think, oh God, here we go. Oh, I'm going. And I just want to jump out the window straight away. It's you guys, the fact that you guys exist, that gives me that tension. When I'm at the extraction point and I'm almost myself, it's you guys who give me that tension. You have to exist out there for the game to be what it is. I would never ever not want PvP players in my game. Now, I don't want them all the time. I like the balance that I seem to be having at the moment, which is like 7 to 8. That's maybe a bit too many. Maybe 5 to 6 good games, and then within one, there's just somebody who shoots you in the back or shoots you at the extraction point. I want that to be mixed up, so I'm fine with that. But there is a debate going around. It happened today in my group of like, oh, what does somebody say? You're a oh, you're playing a thrift store simulator. Oh right, a thrift store simulator. I got it. Is that the thrift store simulator with giant fucking robots falling from the sky and massive mechanical crabs killing people? That thrift shop, you mean? What are you on about? No, we enjoy PvE. We enjoy the excitement of it. And when PvP happens, cool, it happens. We just don't want it to be the focus. We don't want every single game we go out there losing our loot. Not every single game. Now, I understand there's a culture that like that. And they say, look at you, you don't like that. That's cool, that's fine. You've paid your money for the game. Play it however you want. And like I said, you guys need to be there. So, did you know that Steam achievement data reveals that 57.3% of players have 10 kills or fewer, and 19% have never killed another player after 2 weeks? How us older, slower, stealth-focused people play is not a niche play style. It's literally how most people play the game. You got to think of it like, if more than half of the player base play Arc Raiders peacefully, it makes you think maybe we're the ones who are like playing it right, us peaceful ones. I don't know. It's like when the majority of your player base plays a certain way, that's not wrong. It's kind of like the actual game culture. So I don't think it's wrong how we play. And of course, Embark Studios confirmed, didn't they, the behaviour-based matchmaking. The game literally, check my video up there. The game literally analyses your playstyle and matches you accordingly. So, you know, we're not playing it wrong. And you guys aren't playing it wrong. You PvP guys aren't playing it wrong. I mean, morally, are you wrong? Well, that's a different argument, you know. So I think that's one way to play extraction shooters, right? PvP. But it's not the way. And as I always say, the game's most memorable moments come from, like, tension. Come from that, the nervousness of what's going to happen. The soul of Arc Raiders, to me, it's not PvP. It's choice. And it's that moment when you see another player and you don't know what's going to happen, this is important. That moment only works if both play styles exist. I'll say it again because it's important. So that moment where you see another player and you don't know what happens next, that moment only works if you've got PvP and PvE playstyles in the game. Otherwise, that moment just wouldn't be there. And if it's not there, that's an integral part of Arc Raiders that's missing. So what I'm saying is, you PvP plonkers, we need you. You know, we need you like what you like. You like, I don't know, some kind of disgusting grub that feeds on poo at the bottom of the sea. In some way within the cycle of life, within the grand scheme of existence, within the pecking chain, you're needed, aren't you? Just like flowers need the sun for photosynthesis so the earth and sun can breathe. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, you lovely Arc Raider crew, quick old timer ad break before we jump back into it. If you want to support the channel and join the Arc Raiders old timer crew, check out the Patreon. Patrons get access to exclusive merch. We're talking nice mugs, funky t-shirts, trinkets, shout outs at the start of videos, chances to hop on a stream with me. We'll go bonkers together. Patreon not your ting? No problem, brother. You can make a one-time contribution for whatever you think my content is worth by buying me a burger. Links in the description. It's worth nothing, you want. Oh, come on, that's not very nice, is it? While we're here, check out arctrader.com. Trader spelled Traider.com. It is the official partner with Arc Raider Old Timer. It's your one-stop shop for everything. Arc Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Make safe trades, use the player reporting system with video evidence. Browse the full item database, track loot spots, quests, community notes, a full bounty system. Put a hit out on man them, you know what I'm saying? Everything in one website instead of hunting all over the internet like an absolute lunatic. So support me via the Patreon, links in the description. Buy me a burger if you want to. If you don't want to, it's cool. And check out arctrader.com, the official sponsor. Okay, deep breath. Let's get back into it. Peaceful play requires sort of different skills. It requires a different set of skills like situational awareness, social intelligence, reading voice communications, like de-escalating, which I've tried to do sometimes and it hasn't worked, like calming people down. You've got to, you know, manage your resources, position yourself strategically when you play it in the style that we do, as opposed to just running in and shooting everyone that you see in the PvP sort of style. I'm not saying there's not tactics in PvP, there is, but I'm saying what you know, us guys, we have a different set of tactics. So I will say one thing. What takes zero skill is shooting someone in the back while they're fighting in the dark. Do you know what I'm saying? Not all PvP's like that, but you know, as long as people aren't saying backstabbing is high level gameplay. And also another reason why us peaceful, you know, players aren't playing it wrong really is the emergent gameplay argument. All right, big word that. Slow down and think about it. Emergent gameplay. What that means is essentially the gameplay emerges and changes as you're playing it. So Arc Raiders developed an organic, sort of like, almost like a faction system, didn't they? Which nobody predicted. There's even vigilante players out there going against the aggressive PvPers, protecting the peaceful players. You've got the freedom fighters or whatever they're called that don't kill and don't carry any weapons, and all they do is go around saving people with defibs. Now, I've never actually seen them, if I'm being honest. I've heard stories about them around the campfire, but I've never actually seen them. The other bloody day, I was in Stella, and there was some plonker running around playing a recorder like the Pied Piper. Just running around in Stella. And then there was people around him dancing, actually in the game, and I'm standing there with my gun out like, what is going on here? At first, I thought he was luring us in. But yeah, there's many different factions. So you've got the flute players now, and I think these are the new guys that have emerged. You've got the peaceful players who don't carry any weapons; they just go around with defibs. And now you've got the old timers. We're peaceful, but if you pee us off, we will whip out the kettler and pop several caps in your buttocks, right in those cheeks, mate. So go easy. Just go easy. It's not the gunfights that's the most interesting part of Ark Raiders. It's the social dynamics. Every encounter is a negotiation. Every extraction is kind of like a story, and you just don't get that in other games. That's why it's my favourite game of all time. The PvP players, they give us the unpredictability, and the peaceful players, they provide the hope, the niceness. Do you know what I mean? So we're not wrong. We're not wrong. We're just different. All right? We're just different. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, I like the argument. I like speaking about it. But I will continue to be peaceful. Like I said in the past, I have indeed got my gangster step on. I've got my gangster lean on. My crip walk on. And pulled out a pistol. And unloaded several, how you say, slugs. And in doing so, leave copious amounts of casserole splattered over the floor and over your friend's face. Okay? And I might even taunt you if you do push us when we're out there and say something like, smell the casserole, mate. Have a good sniff of it. Let me know your thoughts. Is there a right way to play it? Is there do you think the game should be a PvP game? I mean, we've all got guns. We're all running around. And a counter-argument, you do actually get achievements, right? Unless I've seen it wrong, for knocking out raiders. And Embark have put that in. So, to counter what I'm saying, even Embark are, I don't know if encouraging is the right word, but are saying, look, you get achievements, some more. So for me to complete my achievement run, I've actually got to knock out raiders, even if I don't want to. Do you know what I'm saying? I've still got them. Oh, I don't like talking about this because it's emotional, but I've still got the memory of the guy in front of the fruit tree, and he died, and he was asking me for help, and I was standing there. I didn't have a defib, I didn't really know what to do, and then he died right in front of me. Did I loot his body? You'll have to find out for a future video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm actually genuinely interested to hear your side of the argument on this one. Let me know. Can I give you a quick thank you for your support? We have surpassed 3,000 subscribers. That's mental. Within a month, 3,000 subs in a month. You guys are bonkers. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Live streams coming very, very soon. There'll be giveaways, cups, mugs, bloody t-shirts, trinkets, pens, the lot. But regardless, for this particular video, let me know your thoughts. Check out the Patreon if you'd like to support me. Links in the description. Failing that, you can buy me a burger. You can support me via YouTube. Donations in the comments. Anything you think my content is worth, I do appreciate you. Or failing that, just click the like button. And I would say watch right through to the end. But you have, because you're here and you're listening. Which means you're supporting me. I appreciate you. Right way to play, wrong way to play, I don't know. All I do know is when you feel the warmth, when you feel the moist ripple of my breath on your neck in the darkness, by the time you say don't shoot, it might just be too late because you might have pushed an old timer right to the edge. I'll see you topside.